Today I'm making whole wheat chocolate chip cookies with fresh milled flour.
Welcome to White Shadow Fare. Make it homemade and make it with love.
Start by milling some soft white wheat. Now if you want to, you can sift some of the bran out of your flour. I do this a lot of times with any of my baked goods. I save the bran, stick it in the freezer in a bag, and later on I'll have enough bran for bran muffins. You're going to need a total of 3 3/4 cups of soft white wheat. I'm just measuring this out to make sure that it's perfect. If you want to remove a bit of the bran, once again, just use something like a mesh strainer that's going to pick out only the largest pieces. Now remember, when you're using freshly milled flour, you're increasing the fiber, you're increasing the vitamins, and you're increasing the nutrients. After I tried this cookie, I will never bake a different type of chocolate chip cookie again. These are spot on perfect. 1 cup of soft butter. And I started using cane sugar because it's less processed than white sugar, but regular white sugar would work as well. 3/4 of a cup of cane sugar and 3/4 of a cup of packed brown sugar. So you're going to cream the butter and the sugar for 2 minutes, get it nice and smooth. You're really just trying to start the process of dissolving the sugar. So scrape down the bowl as needed. Everybody loves chocolate chip cookies, and there's no way to make them completely healthy, but they certainly can be healthier if you're making them with whole wheat flour. Now you can see off to the side there, I'm doing my trick with putting my 2 eggs in a bowl of warm water to get them to room temperature faster. A tablespoon of vanilla extract. Go ahead and blend that in. Once again, you're going to be scraping down the bowl as needed. Crack your eggs into a separate dish so you don't get any eggshells into your cookie batter. If you're new to baking with fresh milled flour, it can be intimidating, and this is the perfect recipe to start with. And you're going to add these in one at a time. It is important to use room temperature eggs. They incorporate better. And once again, you're trying to dissolve the sugars before you start the baking process. The great thing about this cookie is I just made it and I was able to bake it immediately. No need to chill the dough, although you can if you would like to. 1 teaspoon of baking soda goes in. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And I use the brand real salt, but any salt will do. And you can see the texture and the color has changed. Slowly adding in that 384 grams of white whole wheat flour. Now this is soft white wheat. For baking cookies, cakes, quick breads, they suggest that you use soft wheat instead of hard wheat, but if you only have hard wheat, that will work as well. But once you add the flour, do not overmix. You don't want to form any gluten. Soft wheat has a lot less protein, so gluten isn't going to form as easily. This is a typical thick cookie dough batter. There's going to be a lot of scraping down of the bowl as there is anytime you make cookies. I used Ghirardelli's dark chocolate chip, and I feel they make a big difference because they are a lot less sweet, but just as creamy as a semi-sweet chocolate chip would be. But use the chocolate chips that you have on hand. I just really liked these bittersweet ones, and they're a little bit larger. They were delicious, so I'm highly recommending them. You're going to slowly mix those in. You don't have to go overboard, just need to get them incorporated, and that's all there is to your batter. So your cookie dough is done. You should have your oven preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 190 degrees Celsius. Get all of that cookie dough off of those beaters. As I made these, I wanted them to be a little bit larger, so I used a tablespoon scoop. You could make them any size that you want, The baking time is anywhere from 9 to 12 minutes. I found 10 minutes in my oven to be the perfect amount of time, but you'll have to check and see. And then you do let them cool on the pan itself for 2 minutes before you remove them to a cooling rack. These were so delicious. I cannot even describe. I've tried several different whole wheat recipes for chocolate chip cookies, but these are definitely my go-to. Any Cookie Monster would love them. You would never know that these were whole wheat cookies. They were amazing. I hope you'll give this recipe a try. Thank you for joining me at White Shadow Fare.